everybody, this is Scott Sharp with Fretboard Toolbox, and today I want to show you some guitar licks that I have put over to mandolin using my toolboxes, and I wanted to show you how those work. And today we'll look a lot at one notes and two notes and flat three notes, four, etc. And so we'll learn which notes we're actually using to get the sounds that we're looking for. So let me show you how it works. Alright, if we take a look at a Fretboard Toolbox Complete Mandolin Edition and we turn to page 9, that's going to be the key of G major and E minor page. And then from the website you can print off these old-timey licks that I've worked up here. And what you're going to see on here is that there's two colors on there for the flat 3 and flat 7 notes. So those flat 3 and flat 7 notes is what's going to give these progressions some color, or these little licks some color. So anything that has no color in it, no colored circle, is just going to be straight within the major key. So all this stuff is in G major except for the notes in circles, and those are your flat 3 and flat 7 notes. So if we look at the key of G major, and then we look at the G major chord and the G major key going across here, in the white boxes you're going to have the G major scale notes. And so in G, the G note is 1, the 1 note, A note is 2, that's like Do, Re, Mi, Fa. You'll see a flat 3 note is italicized because the 3 note in G is a B, but the flat 3 is a B flat. And then you'll see a bunch of white boxes going across till you get to the flat 7. The real 7 in G is an F sharp, so a flat 7's an F. And those two italicized notes are outside of the key, but they're real important because that's going to give a lot of bluegrassy, old-timey licks their special sounds. So let's look at a simple lick here to start out, and I'll show you how it works here. If we can focus here. Okay, so if we look at the first lick here on the D string, we're going to go open to open, 4 open. Open to open, 4 open, and then play a G major chord. So if I look down here, open to open is D, E, D, and then 4 on the 4 string is a B note, and then open on the 4 string is a G. So all we're doing here is D, E, D, B, G. And on the mando that would look like this. D, E, D, B, G. And so if I look up here, D is the 5 note in the key of G. So it's D, E, D is the 5, 6, 5 notes. And then the B note is the 3 note. And then the G note is back to the root. So that was just 5, 6, 5, 3, 1. And that's going to be played in lots of different licks and on all kinds of different instruments. So an important one to know. The second lick here is going to be start on the G string. It's going to go open, 2, 3, and that blue 3, that blue circle there is a flat 3 note. So I'm going to go open, 2, flat 3, slide up to the 3 note. So here that looks like open, 2, and then slide from the flat 3 to the 3. So open 2, slide flat 3 to the 3, and then I'm going to do that D, E, D, or that open 2, open here again, or 5, 6, 5. Lots of ways to look at it, but then just go to some G major chords here. So open 2, flat 3, 4. It would look like this. Here's open 2. So open 2, flat 3 up to the 3, 5, 6, 5, back to the root. So it's that note right here, the B flat on the 3rd fret, that gives me that tension. So that B flat note is right here, and that's what gives me the tension there, and then just D, E, D, and then back to G. So another thing that's cool is if I know that that lick starts on the root and then it goes to the 2nd note and then flat 3 to 3. So if it's just G, A, B, flat B, like this. Then if I look here, anywhere I can play G, A, B, flat B. So it's on the 3rd string, 5th fret, like this. So back on the first position, the second one, so that was just G, A, B flat, B again. I can play G, A, B flat, B on the third string, 5th fret. That would look like this. So the cool thing is that if you know which notes you're using from a scale, you can pick out those kind of things everywhere. And that's where the fun part is for me. And then on any instrument, because it'll be those exact same notes. So on the third lick, we're going to go on the D string, we're going to go 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So this red one's going to be my flat 7 note. So there's going to be some tension in there. So on the keyboard fretboard jig, it would look like this: E, F, F sharp, G. And on the mando, it would look like this. Or so that's just E, E, F, F sharp, G, and then just going to that big G major chord. Or I can play the same thing right here: E, E, F, F sharp, G. So that's lick 3 there. Lick 4, we're going to start on the flat 3 note and slide up to the 4th fret here. So 3rd to 4th fret, open, 4th fret, open, 4th fret. So let's look at that real quick. Here I'm just going flat 3, note to the 3 note, so B flat to B, and then I'm going to go D, B, D, B. So let me just show you that first part. So that was flat 3. Let's see if I can show you here. Okay, so that's the first part of that lick. And then I'm just going to walk back down the scale here, with starting on the flat 3, and I'm going to bend it a little bit, and then on the 2nd fret, I'm going to bend that a little bit, and then back to the open string, which is the G root. So on my fretboard jig, it looks like this. We're going to go flat 3 to 3, and then D, B, D, B, and then we're going to just walk down from there, flat 3, bend the 2 a little bit, bend this one a little bit, bend this one a little bit, and then back to the root. Let me show you that one here. So again, that's starting on the 4th string, 3rd fret, and then 3rd string's open. And that last part just works because as I'm walking down here, I bend this flat 3 note, and I'm just kind of in between the B flat and the B note. If I bend this A note on my way down, I'm just kind of in between the A and the B flat note, and then back to my root here. So that last part again. But it's that flat 3 right here on the 3rd fret again that gives me the tension. It's the flat 3 here that's giving me that tension. All right, let's look at 2 more licks here real quick. We'll go on the lick 5, 2nd fret, open, 4th fret, open, and then the 5th fret. So let's look at that part real quick. So it was E, D, F sharp, D, and then a couple strokes on the 5th fret here. Okay, so again, that was 2 open, 4 open, 5, 5, and then I'm going to do a 2, 5. So let's just show that part. So that was just 2 open, 4 open, 5, 5, 2, 5. Okay, so the last part there was just, the first part was just walking up to the root note here, and then 2, 5, and then when we do this part, we're going to walk down to this flat 3 to 4 again. So 5, 2, 0, 5, slide 3 to the 4, and then the open G string. So let me show you that one here. So that was just, we'll do 5, 2, open, and then 5, 3, 4, and then back to open. So let me show you here. So that was just 5, 2, open, 5, flat 3 to the 3, or 3rd fret to the 4th. So that whole thing is like this. Oops, hang on just a sec. Again, it's that flat 3 sliding up to the 3 that's giving me the tension there. And then for my last one here, I won't go through all the notes, but actually you can print off the tab. But notice that in this lick, it's the flat 7 note here, and the flat 3 note here, and the flat 7 here, and the flat 3 here that's giving you this neat sound of this little lick. I won't play it great, but I'm just going to do my best here. So this is 3, 3, 1, open, 5. So it's like this. So that was flat 7, so there's my flat 3. Alright, so that's about the best I could do on the mandolin, but the idea is what's important. And when you know that there's those flat 7 notes and the flat 3 notes, and you know where to find them, then you can do it in any key and you can do it on any instrument. So I appreciate you taking a look, and if you found something useful, please subscribe and check out a Toolbox if you think one might be useful. Thanks.